Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to Beacon Beauty. This is a new video series with the Daily Beacon, and basically it's going to be me doing all kinds of different makeup videos for you guys. I'm going to be doing beauty tutorials, haul videos, reviewing different products and all that good stuff. Have Thanksgiving coming up, and then right around the corner from that is finals week, and I'm assuming a lot of you are going to be too busy to spend 30 to 45 minutes on your makeup every single morning. If you're not, that's totally fine. I get it. I like to set time aside to get dolled up too, but if you're looking for something you can do like right before you head to class or the library, just so you can feel a little bit more put together for the day, I think this is a really good idea. So without further ado, we will get into the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing that I'm doing is taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay BB cream, and I'm just putting this all over my face with my beauty blender that I've already wet and like squeezed out before the video. So yeah, I always start at my chin and my jawline just because I tend to have the most issues right there, and kind of just work in different sections from that. I usually do one layer all over my face and then go back and add more as I need to. This is a really buildable foundation, so it's totally something you can use like as much or as little as you want. Since I have bangs, I don't need to pay so much attention to my forehead, but for the sake of the video, I figured I would. So like I said, just kind of going back and building it in places that I feel like I need more coverage. I have really red cheeks and a nose, so I always go back over those areas. And now I'm going in with my Tart Concealer. This is very full coverage compared to the foundation, so I like to go in with this and kind of cover up all the spots that I missed and add any like extra coverage that I need to. It looks super pale just because like in contrast to how like not full coverage my foundation is, it looks like I'm using a lot and that it's too pale for my face, but it's honestly not. You guys can see that at the end of the video. I do cover up my eyelids with this just because it's a good primer for the little bit of eyeshadow that I do later on, and I also have pretty red eyelids, so I like to cover those up as well. I will then go in with my Huda Beauty, I think it's called like baking powder. It's just like a setting powder that you can also use to bake with, but I just set my under eyes with this, my nose, my eyelids, and then also my chin and my jawline. And then I do a lot at my forehead just because I have bangs. It gets really greasy feeling really easily, so I use a little bit of extra up there. Now I'm just bronzing with the Becca Beauty bronzer. I don't remember what shade, I'll put that in the description. So I'm kind of contouring my cheekbones with this and going a little bit above and below. Next, I'm using my Becca highlighter and just highlighting my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit of my nose. Now I'm filling in my eyebrows. I basically used one shade for all of my eyebrows just because, again, this is supposed to be something really easy, really low maintenance. Normally I would put a lot more effort into them, but this is just to fill in any like sparse areas where like my eyebrows don't grow. For some reason I always have like an issue with the tail of my eyebrow looking kind of thin, so I always start at the tail and kind of carve it out and then just fill in the rest as I need to. And this is totally something you don't have to do. I'm just like obsessed with filling in my eyebrows, but if you have like relatively full eyebrows, you can just do clear eyebrow gel instead of filling them in. Okay, so then I'm using my NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel and just setting them in place. Next, I'm using that same bronzer that I put on my cheekbones and kind of just putting this in the crease of my eyes. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's enough to add a little bit of warmth and color and definition just so that your eyelids aren't totally blank. Once I feel like that's pretty much blended out, I just take a white eyeshadow and kind of pack this all over my lid and then go back and blend it out as I need to. Okay, so then now I'm filling in my lips with a lip liner that is basically the same color as them. I like to do this because I have a relatively thin upper top lip, and so filling them in like this kind of just makes me feel like they're a little bit more defined, and it also kind of takes care of the issue of when your concealer gets on your lips. So now I'm just doing my mascara. This is a MAC mascara that I got in a gift set, I think last Christmas. I will put the name of it in the description, but I always pack a lot on like my outer lashes just so that there's a little bit more like going on, I guess you could say. So yeah, just kind of doing that. Okay, so this is the finished look. Again, I feel kind of funny calling it a look because it's more of just me sharing my tips and tricks with you for how to feel more put together in the morning but not have to spend a ton of time doing so. It's obviously very basic and very minimal. There's not a whole lot going on. You could totally do more with it if you wanted. You could do like more eyeshadow, you could throw on some lipstick. It's totally however you guys want to customize it and make it your own. You also don't have to do every single thing that I've done in this video. Like, my skin is having a little bit of a moment right now, so I used a lot of BB cream and concealer. You could totally just do concealer and powder if you wanted to just fix like your dark circles and all that good stuff. You don't have to use lip liner like I did. That's just a personal preference that I have. You don't have to fill in your eyebrows. You could totally just do clear brow gel. So there's like 100 different things that you can do with this, but I just wanted to give you guys a good starting point for how to feel more ready for the day, but just not, you know, spend like an hour doing so. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.